What? Wait, I'll check the audio in a second. Give me a sec. What? Wait, I need to open it. I need to open it. The heck? Oh, here. Let me just take a screenshot or something. Oh, right. Wait. Yeah, this works. And link. There we go. Copy and paste. Okay. Where's my headphones? Oh my goodness, there's so much. Wait. Let me just set up stuff. I'm just setting not before I start the stream, always after. Alright. Let's see. I can hear nothing. Wait. The headphones. Oh. Oh, it's working. Yay! I hope I'm not too loud. And now there's a lot of stuff on my desk and I don't like it. Give me a second. Okay, let's move that elsewhere. Move this elsewhere. Oh, it's hot. Why is it so hot suddenly? Okay. Long time no see. Hi, long time no see. How have you been doing? Welcome back, welcome back. That might be loud. Oh. Okay, can I hear the fan? That's good. I think. No, you can't hear it. Whoops. Anyway. So before I start drawing, I'll just yap a bit because I need to eat my noodles. I boiled instant noodles and I have not eaten it. It's just been sitting. So let's nom on food. Today we'll be drawing, we'll be coloring this piece. Should I record it? I'll record it too, I guess. Noodles. Wait. Let me just eat food and stuff. I have technically I have holiday, but I'm not that free because I have work to do still, like uni work and stuff. It's kind of annoying a little bit because they're still making us do work even though I have holiday. It's technically, I did not sign up for it. They made me do it, kind of. So yeah, but it's okay. I guess it's like for the experience or whatever. So yeah, but I've been trying to work on my comic. Yeah. So I've been, oh wait, I dropped something, splattered something on my screen. I've been trying to work on my comic. This is the plan, and I am planning. I drew a what is it called? An extra episode or whatever it's called, and I finished that one, and I will be redrawing all of my what is it called? The previous episodes technically, because it's very bad and I want to redraw. My gosh, it's hot. But yeah, that's the plan. It's gonna take a while. I wanted to draw or like work on the comic a bit like before, like a while back, but I couldn't get to it, one because of projects, and then I was kind of going through a phase where I didn't know if to like what to continue, like how to go about it. And I was reading a lot of manhwas. I was reading a bunch of manhwas. I fell down the manhwa rabbit hole. So I've been reading a bunch of those, and I've been studying studying a lot of stuff. But I was trying to like figure out the panels and stuff, and like how to deal with backgrounds and stuff like that, because I've been really wondering how to deal with the backgrounds. I thought that, you know, wait, should I put on model? Do you guys want model? Maybe later. I'll bring it up later maybe. But because before the issue was it wasn't really an issue. I just couldn't decide if I should draw the backgrounds out or if I should use a 3D model, right? I think there's a plane incoming. I hope not. And it wasn't really, I don't know what that phase was, but I can technically make my own backgrounds. I can make my own 3D background, so I'm trying to figure that out and work that out. Yeah, that's the plan. I messed up my screen. It's dirty, oh no. But yeah, that's the plan for the comic. I've been trying to like figure out a bunch of stuff. Yeah, frogs is okay. It's not raining, so there are no frogs. No frogs. There's no frogs today. I hope it won't start raining suddenly. It was raining a few days back. It's been raining a lot recently. So no frogs. Yeah, but would we just summon the frogs? I feel like I'm starting to hear frogs. It's kind of in the background, but I'm hearing something. I don't know. It's kind of yummy. This time I'm eating at the beginning of the stream, not in the middle. Oh, sorry, I'll try to eat it fast and we can go to drawing. But yeah. I can show, I'm thinking if I should show a little bit of the comic. Like the extra episode that I made. Technically I did post on Instagram, or like in the channel. Wow, let's see if I can drag some people here. Why am I hearing frogs? Did you summon the frogs? Beautiful illustration. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I was struggling a bit yesterday with it. I don't know why. I think it's because I was drawing mostly the webcomic, so I forgot how to draw illustrations for a second. But yeah, I was struggling with I was struggling a lot with this one. I was struggling a lot with like this guy for a bit. So I'm trying to make these into like a card, like a photo card, and maybe I'll carry it around and stuff like that. I want it to be kind of like connected. I don't know what is it called, but I still haven't decided. I feel like I was thinking about the background, if to do a like a greenery or like a forest background, or like a plain, I don't know, like a field background, or if I should make it a beach. And some people said beach, so it's gonna be beach and ocean and stuff like that. So I'll figure that out this stream. But I don't know how long I'll stream. I'll try to finish it if possible. Because I want to get back into drawing the comic. I'm so back into it. I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best to get back into it and get into the flow, or like the obsession kind of flow. But I was so surprised. Like technically, even though I did draw like episodes before, it wasn't like I was lacking a lot of stuff, and I hadn't realized how much I was lacking until I drew the extra episode that I finished. It's a vampire AU technique. It's like extra story. It does not relate to the main story, and it is like over 60 panels, and I know that is the norm for webcomic, for like an episode. I knew that, but I was kind of like thinking if to like, because I've seen some webtoon artists that I follow that do like few panels, like maybe, I don't know, it's not that many panels, right? So it's technically kind of like separated into like different parts, right? So it's not as long as the usual webcomic. That's the default. But I kind of want to do the default 60 panels per episode. It is a lot. It is so much episodes. It's so much panels. It's crazy. I'm thinking if to show a little bit, because I can technically. I just show some pieces, so let me grab it. Wait, why do I have a copy of a copy? Wait, what? Oh wow, I hurt my nose. I don't know if I have a copy of a copy, but oh yeah. So as you can see on the side, kinda like these, it's like 10 folders. Hi, you're here. Oh yeah, wait, airplane. Here's your wife. I nearly forgot to mute. I forgot about it because I'm so used to it on my own. But yeah, I'm not gonna show much of it. I don't want to show too much. This is okay. Here's your wife. Her outfit eats always. My guy, it is just it is literally just pants, red pants and a turtleneck. It's the most simple ever outfit to ever exist. I'm also gonna be in an airplane soon, and I hope it flies by your window while I stream. I hate you for that. I hate you for that so much. A comic, yes. I made this is like a extra episode. It's not the main story. It's kind of like an extra that I made. It's a vampire extra. But let me grab my vampire child. Where is he? That's not it. Where's the flashback part? I forget. Oh. There you go. A vampire child. Okay, that's it. That's enough. Yes. I'll post it. Okay, the planning for the posting. What? I threw my glove. Oops. The plan for the posting, I'm thinking to I will finish this one, this illustration, then I have to finish commission airplane. Give me a second. Don't they just fly more when I stream? I feel like. Because I don't really notice them when I'm on my own or just existing. Because I just like ignore it. But that was like the second airplane in a span of 5 minutes. What about the old BG music? I got new. I upgraded. Come on now. Come on. Let me upgrade. I downloaded a bunch of what is it called? Instrumentals from YouTube library, and they put it in a playlist. So I kind of like it though. Does it slay? Is it good? Do y'all like it? I hope you guys do. Is it too loud? I forgot to check. Maybe like this. So give me a second. I'm numbing on noodles. But that one is like repetitive. It was like a, I forgot which one it was actually. I thought it wouldn't fit with the theme. Like all of this, I tried to choose like a similar theme. Oh yeah, also here's the camera. The 3D camera in Clip Studio. The noodles are not bad. I tried a different flavor from what I usually get, and I felt like I was kind of like against it in the beginning. But it's good. It's yummy. Have you tried noodles? They're like instant noodles. Good God, I love the fluidity in the hair. Thank you so much. I was actually struggling. I was struggling with this one. So, but this one. Well, I'm trying to find how to like circle. So this guy, this one is Sho. This guy, and this one is Yoon. So we get the names because I don't know how to, like, since it's two illustrations at the same time, so I was like kind of like, oops, this guy and this guy. But let me just finish the soup. Oh yeah, Cookie, I got the noodles that I have. It's instant noodles. It's like, what taste is it? Shrimp tom yum flavor, and it's not the creamy. I sent them after the stream. I have one more cup in my where is it? I forget. But I have one more in my shelf. But I think that one is the creamy one. The one that I have right now is the not creamy one. And usually the creamy one is my favorite. But I wanted to try change the palette a little bit. So I went to a restaurant today in hopes that they have noodles, and they have none. Oh, what restaurant doesn't have noodles? I guess it makes sense. Spicy. Alright. I delayed this more than enough. Let's start drawing. Let's start coloring. If I keep you guys hanging for longer. So, I guess we're gonna do. Let's start with show first. Should I? I'm trying to figure out how to make the streams interesting. The question is, should I kind of comment on what exactly I'm doing and kind of like make a breakdown, or should I just like yap or just do whatever, or like be quiet and stuff like that, and with the background music, and just like, you know, what would you guys prefer? Also, when the next Sunday drawing, that's a good question. I don't know. I've kind of been sucked into the comic kind of, so I haven't been drawing any fan art. I kind of want to, but I don't know who. And I know you're gonna say Sunday again. Whether you do not draw the 1,000 rulers again. So the rulers that okay, just joking. I don't use the rulers as much anymore since I'm doing everything on my computer. I don't do by hand stuff. Let me just move my mic a little bit. No, okay, but actually, like, genuinely, would you guys prefer suggest Argenti? That's a good suggestion. My guy is very pretty. No, but actually, should I commentate and like explain what I'm doing? Would that be something people would like, or just like do whatever? I don't know how detailed I can go. There's just someone driving outside. His armor? Oh yeah, his armor would be annoying. Yan podcast? Bruh. Bruh. Okay, so first you draw. So you have illustration, right? Okay, so this one I'll just yap about. Okay, let's try and see how that will work. Since I've never done it before. Since I have never done it before. So let's try. I'll try to commentate and answer questions if you guys have, but if possible, please keep the questions kind of like related to the current illustration and not like kind of like random how do you draw faces kind of stuff, you know. So since I'm coloring, so I would prefer like coloring, maybe questions, related questions, you know, not just like randomly. How do you draw hair since it's already drawn? Maybe that's for the next stream. Let's see how that will work. So usually what I have, right, so I think you guys can see a little bit on the side, a little bit of the panel, not the panels, the layers that I have. It's not much visible, but I'll try. So basically this one is the camera that I had that I traced. I will not be using that, but I just keep it in case. Also, this is very cool. This is my first time trying the 3D function on Clip Studio Paint, and you can basically like move around and do stuff like this. It is very cool. Okay, let's just keep it like that. I'll just keep it hidden. We don't talk about that. Next is this one is my signature. Ignore that. I'll just keep that there. This one is in the folder. I have two things there. There is one that is the camera. I have it separated, and the another one is the full body. How I drew this was I do not have a sketch. This is the sketch. This is the line art and sketch together. I do have it recorded, so I will post it or do the speed paint or whatever later. So, and then I put this all in a folder and just keep it in a folder so it's easier to like move around and do stuff, because it's like two folders together. This one also has the same thing. This one, the signature, this one doesn't have anything. Let's remove that so it's not too many layers. This one has the same thing. There is the body, and then you have the flowers, and then colors. So let's do show first. I have a palette here on the left hand side. I have like for the characters or like the colors that I use for them. I have it just in a line. That's how I separate them. So basically the first one is for show, the second one is for yarn, and then random colors. This one I used for the comic or for like the web comic, the extra episode that I did. So what I usually do, I start you lock the layer first, and then I start with coloring the skin. I do this every single time. So skin first, and I have two brushes, this one and this one. They are in the description as always, and I just blur. Don't think too much about it, and you just blur out to kind of give it a blush. Give him a blush. Kind of like that. Sometimes I would use the rake tool to make the blush a bit more like have more texture and stuff like that. It's not unnecessary. I just do it sometimes. And I would just try to detail the skin out as much as possible. Or like detail. It's not detailed, but it just kind of like deal with the skin first. I don't color in the eyes. I just keep them the skin color. The skin colors aren't too dark. If it were a darker skin color, then I would color the eyes a little bit. Let's color in the neck a little bit. I try to keep the strokes minimum. I don't go too crazy with them. I don't really over render. I try to not over render stuff. It's technically just coloring what I just have sketched, right? It's not like render. I try to not do that. It's very hard for me. Okay, something like that, and I would just blend out any brush strokes that kind of like intersect. And that's it for the face. That's it for the face. That's all I do. What I usually do next is I color in the shadows for the hair. So I would take a lasso tool and I would basically imagine, wait, I forgot to change it. Imagine where the shadows would probably go. I don't do too deep, but I like deep of a shadow, but just kind of like under the hair. There's technically another option that you can use. For what I usually use, I don't do I usually don't draw, how do I say this, in like another multiply layer, like in the blending mode. I do it in one layer and it stays in one layer. The only time I use like separated layers if it's when the colors overlap and I don't want them to mix and stuff like that. It's like a different, you know what I mean. But I usually try to keep it in one layer. So now, and I give a shadow under the nose, like so, kind of like that. And then I take the same brush and I take a darker color. I have this one, kind of like darker red, and I color that in. I add a little bit, a tiny bit of a of like a grayish, kind of like a shadow, and it make it look cooler because my guy is very orange. Show is very orange. His skin is a bit I wouldn't say tan, but it's a bit more like orangish, and then his hair is also orange, so then it's kind of a it mixes up and it's not very like distinguishable. Orange car, yes, he's orange, he's an orange car. And that is for the shadow. You can kind of, it's in the hair, but we'll deal with that later. And I just do a little bit of extra shadows here, and that's it. That's it for the skin. I sometimes add a little bit of like a darker color in like the very, like the, how do I say this, the deeper parts of the, what is my cat doing? Oh, okay, stupid. Anyway, and that's it. And the next thing I do is do the lips. And the colors, I just use the same colors that I use for the blush and for the shadow. Just try to keep it in the same range usually. I guess you can kind of see, technically you can kind of see the colors in my illustrations. Even if it's not my original characters, you can see like the colors is very similar because I use the same palette for everything. So I know this palette on the left side is for my comic, but I just use it as my default for everything because I'm comfortable with it. And then eyeballs. So he has green hair and with like the green, brown, what is it called, parts in there. I just do this for the eyes, nothing too serious. How do you make palettes? You have this thing, you see the, it's called color set. It has this icon. Usually it would be on the left side here. Oh, not left side, I have it on the left side, I moved it there. But it's usually in like these, you can try to find it, or you can try to find it, I think it's in Windows maybe, I forgot, or tools, I assume, somewhere there. But it is a color set, it's called a color set, and then it usually has this default color set. And what you do is it this one? How do I add it? Oh yeah, I don't know if you can, you probably cannot see it, but if you press on this the tool, this tool thingy, it opens up a like a edit page, and you can create new sets and stuff like that. Yeah, and then you can add, the way you add colors, you basically click on the blank part, and then you just do the plus sign here, or airplane is coming. And when the airplane is gone, you can add colors. You do this thingy. This one is called replace color, and you just press it and just adds the color in. Or if you do if you do this one, it just adds another color and it just like adds it on top, kind of like so. Yeah, that's how you do palettes. Okay, continuing. Where was I? No. Okay, that's it. That's it for the skin. Let's do the hands. The hands are similar. Similar way. I just do just blend in at the tips of the fingers, and then I either take the same one or I kind of dilute it a little bit. But I just usually I take the same color. This brush is kind of like transparent, the same thing. And the color, if you pick the color again, it's gonna be a bit like it's not gonna be the same color, right? So I would just pick the same color and then I just kind of try and trace the knuckles and stuff like that. Sometimes I would just pick the colors around the area that I'm working on and just use that, and then just blur a little bit. Right, that's not it. Let's do this color. Wait, okay. There we go. That's it for the hand. We're done with the skin, technically. Oh wait, I forgot, there's this part too. Forgot. Is that another airplane? No, come on now. It is. Okay, plane gone. Now, let's add a bit of the blue shadows in here. Zoom in a little bit. And this one is a bit messy, so I'll just clean it up. Okay, that's it. That's it for the skin color. Now, let's draw the other side as well at the same time. Just lock the layer, and for you we have a different set. I'm just gonna add blush. It's so weird to work on this side. I usually am used to drawing on right side. Now when he's like I usually draw like one on like one, what is it called, one window, right? I don't have like two windows like this, so it's a bit confusing. But it's manageable. All right. Let's blend it out a little bit. The ear and the darker. There we go. Kinda works. Okay. That's kinda too blue of a shadow. I think it's fine, it doesn't matter. Because technically show is also. There's another plane, is it? I'm gonna lose it. Why am I next to the airport? It's never a problem until I'm streaming. Anyway. And the same thing goes for the hair. For the shadows. Sorry about that. And we just trace that. A little bit of that. I think an easier way for this would probably be copying or like coloring in the hair, have it as a separate layer, and then bucket, or like have it like a maybe bucket tool, just lasso to it, and then just like move it a bit down. But I think that may be a little bit hard to adjust. I feel like I'm not really fond of that. I don't like using too many layers anyway. So there's a lot of shadows. Like so, and let's see, maybe a little bit here and here. Okay, and I take the same wait, let me see. Okay, let's take this one and see how that goes, because I usually use the other one. Should use the other color. Let's see how this one looks. It's got the blue from before, a bit of more shadow here, a bit here, and blend it in. Though be careful about that. I cannot speak, my tongue is like all over the place. Be careful when blending when you're on the same layer, because it takes like colors from the lasso tool does not separate, like it doesn't make it like a new kind of like, it does pick colors from the outside, so if you like blend too much it may take the colors surrounding it. That's usually when I do make a new layer, but I just try to avoid that. And next is the hand. Something like so. I think that works. Okay, and that's it for the hand. Next step is hair, and for the hair I just lasso tool the hair and then color it in. Let's lasso tool it real quick. Sometimes, okay, recently I tried doing a new thing, which is something, I don't know if I've yapped about it before, but it is a technique where you color in the different parts of your illustration. You basically like separate them into like flat colors, and then you just fill it in with a random color, so you just have a selection that you can later use easier, so you don't have to reselect everything again, and you just kind of render like that. And I found it very useful. I think it's a very great idea. I think I shared this idea before. They're so in love. Oh, they are. They make me sick. They make me so sick. Technically, the idea started when I wanted to draw show kind of like a inner, like looking in love and like kind of yearning kind of way, and like admiring the beauty and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And then I just kind of freestyled, or like tried to. I was thinking of like making you just stand there stupid and stuff like that, but then I found a bouquet and I thought that maybe that would be a good idea. The bouquet was annoying to draw. I don't want to draw flowers ever again. But like flowers are very annoying to draw. Like one flower or like a flower field, maybe that doesn't seem too bad, because you can kind of get away with just making it seem like there's a lot of flowers, or if it's just one or few flowers, it's fine. But I feel like if it's a bouquet, oh my god, there's like a lot of things going on. There's like a leaf over a leaf, and then a stem, and then another flower, and then stuff like that, you know? So what I do, now that I've selected everything, I select the base color, so it's the skin color, and I fill it in. Then I pick the color that I have for his hair, and I just fill that in. That's it. Usually the reason why I do that, if I don't do that for the brush that I use, if I color in, you can see the shadow at the bottom. So I just pick, erase it, and then color in the base color for the hair. Now I'm gonna try, I keep forgetting how to do this, but a new technique for coloring hair. Kind of ish. Chinese TikTok, or I don't know, Chinese social media. I saw it on Instagram technically, but it's a Chinese artist. So what they did was find a lighter color for what you have. Wait, let me see if a yellow would be better. Oh, yellow looks better. Okay. And you just color in kind of like where the light probably goes, and just blend it about kind of like so. Maybe that's too much, right? Kind of like this, kind of messy blobs of colors. And then I make another selection, and it's for the shadows of the hair. So you just pick out the shadows where you would, I forgot to pick that the part, never mind. You just pick out where you want the shadows to be. You just basically like carve in the parts, you know. It's not how I usually do. I think in the webtoon I just kind of do a simple, oh wait, in the webcomic, what I did recently was a I finally caved in and I started doing the blending mode. So I used for the skin tone, I use the same technique that I just did before, but for the shadows I just do, like shadows of the shirt and hair, I just do a blending mode. And my life is so much easier. I was trying to suffer through it, but then it would take so much longer. Even the one that I did already took so long, the practice one. So you just do this. This part is a bit more detailed, and it's a bit more annoying than the previous one, because you kind of have to manually select stuff, but it's worth it. So let's select all these and try to not forget and not get into the not get onto the skin because we're on one layer. And shadows here. Shadows here. I need to put my hair away. My hair is in my face. Give me a second. Where's my hair clips? Oh no! Where are they? Where are they? Where did I throw them? Huh? Not in here. Dramatic gasp. I can't find my. I'll just do a rubber band, I guess. I don't have my hair. What is it called? Hair thingy close. So I'll just do this. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. Let's continue. And what you do next is just select. Just continue selecting stuff. Let's see. To figure out how to do the shadows at these parts. I think this works. Okay, I think that works. Let's see. Give me a second as I try to kind of find a way. I think it's gonna rain. I hope it rains. It's nice when it rains. What is that part? Oh. Okay, anyway. So then I take a darker color. By the way, how are my nephews 1 and 2? They are out and about. One is on my bed and the other one is... where's the other one? The other one is under my desk. They're both sleeping. The one, technically Pluto is like grooming himself, but yeah, they're doing okay, not too bad. And color in like so. There you go. Here, and shadows. Let's add a bit of the gray again at the roots, a bit at the back, and blend that in. So just a bit of a variation, and it doesn't look too plain. A bit here. It's too much. Okay. No, maybe not. Oh, wait. Okay. There we go. Oh yeah, no, he is still annoyed. Blue is still annoyed by Pluto. That does not change. That still is the same. He is still annoyed whenever. Well, technically, actually, wait. Let me redo something. Let me redo the color. Let me add a color. let's do it manually. I guess I don't have much choice since I forgot. And I don't want to be reselecting it. Yeah, this would be great if you just like if I just like separated the separations before, but yeah, whatever, we just have to deal with that. And then let's do the shadows again. So I've got an idea. So that looks better. Technically, like Blue is still annoyed. He does seem he lost a lot of weight recently. We took him to the vet, and he had a very like the test came out and it's positive, I suppose, for FIP. So he's been taking medications for that. There you go, hair. And I've been trying to keep them. I'm not really trying to keep them away from each other, or like away. There's in the same room, but I got a new cage, so I sometimes put either one of those two there so they can rest. Also, I've been putting Pluto there overnight as well because I need food to eat, and I cannot have Pluto running and stealing his food. Oh yeah, and another thing that recently I did is found out, or like tried, is when the shadows are done and all that, I would take the lightest color and kind of like do like a little edge here. You can kind of see it, right? And it gives the color gives the hair a bit of depth. You can kind of see it here. See that? You see that? It kind of pops out a little bit. So that's a very interesting technique that I got from Chinese netizens, Chinese artists and stuff. They're always up to something. Chinese artists are crazy. And yeah, then just add some colors manually later, like so. Like this. Technically, Shaw has colored hair, so let's just give him some strands here and there, like in between, kind of. Before it was more, or like it was like only at the front, but now I just kind of put it everywhere, like throughout his hair. But let me try and figure out, because I didn't really space it out for it. Just plan to add it in kind of later ish. Something like that. So Lou is grabbing onto my leg. He's sleeping and he's like turning around. Let's see. I don't know how that will look. I don't know if it will look good or no. Okay, kind of works. Just blend it, I guess. I guess that works. I gotta go for like 30 minutes because I gotta get something. I'll be back, so don't move. Can I draw? You're telling me not to move? You just sit here and do nothing? I'm joking. Okay, go run your errand and be back. I'll still be here. So there are dogs outside being annoying. In an airplane. Oh no. And Owa! Why are you biting me? Why are you biting me? Stop it! No! Blue was biting me. It's Brad. Okay, let me drink. I'm kind of thirsty. Nice water. Dripping everywhere. Anyway, let's continue. Oh yeah, and then I do eyebrows. I just do the same color as the hair. Nothing much there. They're technically a bit hidden underneath the hair anyway, so nothing much going on there. Like so. Okay, that's it. And let's keep it that way. Save. And then do the other hair, Yoon's hair. So why is my skin kind of itchy? Is it from the workshop today? I don't know if it. Okay, anyway. So the hair, same way. Lasso tool, everything. And this time maybe I'll. Okay, you two will not be on my desk. Please get down. My cat jumped on my desk. Something like so. Please don't jump on my desk. I told you like a million times, don't jump on my desk. This is kind of uncomfortable position for me because it's kind of far from my hand. It's really hard. Okay. I think my phone's charged. Oh, it is. Okay. Alright. That's it. Color in the hair. Oh wait, the bangs. I forgot the bangs. Keep forgetting. Okay. Let's do bangs a little bit. Like so. And a bit deeper. Okay, that might be a bit hard. Okay, let's do that and fix the shadow there because I didn't fully what is it called? Fully color in the shadow, as you can see. Okay. Alright. My cats are fighting. Please don't fight. Please don't fight. Okay. Wait. Okay. And color. I think that's it. Okay. Wait up, that's not it. Keep forgetting. Make sure you selected everything. Okay. And with that selected, you just color in the hair. And with the base color, then you take a bit of a lighter color. Add that in where you think your light or like highlights are, kind of just loosely, not thinking too much about it, just something like that. Then take a darker color or like the one that you're gonna use for the shadow, add that at the top of the hair and at the bottom kinda, and blend that in, kind of like just like that. Careful about the skin color because it's gonna get mixed together. Doesn't really matter, it's fine, but you know what I mean. Kind of like this. Just a bit too dark. That's fine. Something like so. And with that, you select shadows again. It's a bit of a annoying task, but let's go. I feel like this might be a bit easier. Maybe. Like so. In the hair. I recommend if anybody is kind of like struggling with hair, look at references. They're very helpful. I usually just go however, but sometimes I do have to look at references because I don't know what I'm doing. So yeah, references are really helpful. Someone is driving outside like a psychopath. Not gonna lie, I like bikes, but I don't like when they're loud. I feel like they don't have to be loud. You can be fast, but please can you not be loud? Okay, and this part of it. Okay. Something like that. and a bit of here. Alright, that's it. Kind of maybe this part a little bit. But that's it. Ish, I think, maybe. Wait. Should I add somewhere more? Maybe here a little bit. Let's see. Pick the darker color and color it in. I think that works. It's a bit of a blue shadow for variation. Like so. Should keep this part the same color. Like so. Okay. No wait. Actually, let's add a bit here for variation. Okay. And with that, let me set something real quick. Okay. And with that, we're done with the hair. Kind of, wait, I still forgot that I was doing. Wait, give me a second to fix this a little bit. Sometimes you just rake the part, just using a rake tool for variation. And add in the edges a little bit. Don't know where you can add much, but let's add that a little bit. Okay, that's it for the hair. Did I forget something? I don't know. If we did, we'll deal with it later. Add some here. We didn't add any. I forgot. Alright. That works. Next step is clothing. Wow, I'm not excited. I'm not excited at all. I don't want to do it. Clothing's kind of hard. It's not that hard. I'm just tired and I'm way too lazy. But anyway, let's do the clothing. So same way, lasso tool it, and we'll do the colors There's a plane coming again. Yeah. Been gone. My skin is kind of itchy. I don't know why. I mean, it could. I'm thinking if it could be from the workshop I did today. I was at a like workshop. I'm working on like a school project where we have to make a model, and my cats are running around. It's great. Love that. We have to make a model, and the group decided to make a bamboo model, and I don't know if I'm getting an allergic reaction, but my skin, like my hands, are itchy for some reason. Though the thing is, I did shower. I showered a lot, like scrubbed myself already, and I never really had this problem before, so I don't know what's the issue. It's kind of like keep tingling. Anyway, this one has two. It's not one layer of clothing, so it's the shirt and the blouse on top, which for this one I will separate it, like I create a separation, or like a separation. It's gonna be on the same layer still, but I'm just gonna do the technique, or like the selection technique before that I talked about. Let me just select first. I think it's the most tedious part, but it's the most useful part, I think, because it helps you. It saves a lot of time actually, so you don't have to reselect everything again. Boo, ทำอะไรครับ ปูลงไปอยากยุ่ง Okay, anyway, what's that? Let me grab something. Give me a second. Okay, that is turned off. That is on. Where's my history? I think it's working. Yeah, I think it's working. I think it's all good. Is it working? It is working. Okay. Let's do the selection. the BGM too quiet? I feel like it's too quiet, is it not? Or it could just be the song being quiet. What is next? This part. Oh, I accidentally keep forgetting. This one is the blouse. Wait, it is? Get confused with myself, right? There we go, and just a bit more and you can color in the shirt finally. And the technique that I said, it's basically, let me explain right there, something is playing. So basically what you do is you create obviously the selection and you just make a color selection on top or wherever, just to have it as a reference for yourself. So we just give a selection on, and since we already did it, and let's see if we give him a black shirt or white shirt. I think we're gonna give him white shirt, black blouse, or like dark green blouse maybe. I don't know if I have the reference for this. Let me find. I don't, but it doesn't matter. Just look at some other references, because I don't know where I have through the reference that I had before. I usually kind of just eye out the shadows, really. I don't go too crazy about them. I usually do try to spend a bit more time on the clothing so it just looks a bit more smooth. But I don't do too crazy time. I feel like easiest way to make something or like clothing look a bit more realistic is to give it edges, like anything really, just to make it look like for the clothing, just like add an edge here and it's gonna make it look more realistic, you know what I mean? Same goes for like the edge over here. Maybe not very visible, but like this kind of, you know? And let's add a bit of a darker shadow, maybe dark blue. And a bit of a darker shadow in the inner fold. Something like this. It's a lot of triangles for clothing. I just have to kind of follow that. I feel like if you follow the triangles, it's gonna look good. There we go. You can add a bit of the rake brush. There we go. Okay. Let me actually fix up the colors a little bit. Tonal correction up. Just brightness, contrast. It's not that much of a difference, but just a little bit, tiny bit darker. Goodness, why am I sleeping? So why is my mouse not working? My YouTube froze. Give me a second. Okay, let's continue. But I think this part is part of the. Okay, let's select the. I think this part is part of the shirt. Oopsies. And this part is the last part of the blouse, I think. Or like a, I don't know what it is, jacket, maybe something, I don't know. I'm thinking if the bottom one too. Maybe not, like this. I think that works. Wrong layer. No, wrong layer, wrong selection. Okay, let's just have it like that and color it in. I'm thinking if to make it black. Maybe darker. It's not very black, it looks brown, but it's fine. let's see, kind of random shapes, but it's fine. Wow, hurts. Maybe grab a bit of a darker black, maybe. And the edge for it, as always. Something like that. Something like that. And let's add just kind of want it to have like a something like this. Let me find the reference. Let me try and find the reference if I can again. But I'm trying to look at the reference right now. Where's my oops. that works. And we just okay, that works. Should I maybe airbrush it slightly? Alright, that works. Now the other guy. Let me drink real quick. I'm so sleepy. Wait. Okay, let's continue. We just wait. Okay. Should just select the flowers as one piece and then deal with the bouquet later. Just the hands. Let's make another layer on top. Just slap it on. Oh, actually that color might be nice. Let's see, what color should we give him? So the color that I thought in the beginning was a light, kind of like this. Usually doesn't wear black though. Maybe like this. I guess this color works. Sorry, I'm gonna remove my mic. For this one I do have a reference, so let's try to copy that a little bit. Airplane. Airplane gone. Gotta find the dark blue. Huh, that's odd. Something like that, I guess. don't want to go too detailed since show's also not too detailed. So let's try to keep it kind of simple. And the edges. I think that works. Kinda ish. Does it? Let's see. I was thinking if to make the color a bit different. Ooh. Maybe like this. I think that works. I forgot to give him eyebrows. Oh, I forgot to color his lips, that's why. That's why it's looking kind of pale. Doesn't have lipsticks on, that's why. It's kind of like a funny joke we have here in Thailand. I don't know if it's anywhere else, but I think it is definitely. But it's kind of like, whatever the situation is, I better put on my lip before so I look good. Like when there was the like literally whatever situation, it would be like, wait, let me put on my lips so I look good. For whatever situation is going on, or like they would be like, let me put on a lip, I'm looking kind of pale. Kind of my favorite thing to watch. I do it too. Yeah. That'll look good for any situation. Hey, he looks pretty. Alright. I don't wanna, genuinely, I don't wanna draw the the props. I don't wanna what to do. Can I just do this? I'm trying to see how it will look, because I have no idea. But I will have to draw the bouquet anyway. So might as well just soak it up and color it as well. Huh. It doesn't look bad. But I'm gonna draw it, it's fine. Let me figure this out. Okay. Okay, let's do the straps, not strips, as well. It's the camera. Okay, straps done. And let's do black, or like blackish. Wait, let me do this color. No. Okay. Okay. Oops. All right. Okay, let's see a reference for this one that I saved. Let's do those details later. Let's just add some random lines. Alright. Inch. And inner part, yes. Actually, can I just let's do the edge again. Okay, that works. I can erase this part, I think. Just keep it, it's fine, I think. Wow, my neck hurts. Okay. Let's lie. Oh my gosh, we're on 2-hour mark. That's not too bad. Do I do the flowers now? I guess. Let me go grab a snack real quick. I'll be right back. Tired. keep closing the wrong layer. Not the wrong layer, the wrong tab. Be right back. Let me go grab something. Wait, okay, I'm back. Let me snack real quick and I'll continue. Oh, but it's so hard though. Wait. Noise. Loud, sorry about that. Oh gosh, it's sticking to my braces. Let's continue. I'm trying my best to not snap my brackets. I got a chocolate bar and it's really sticky. Like, I feel like I ate glue. It's just how sticky it is. So sticky, so chewy, plain. I'm gone. My teeth. Oh my gosh. Chocolate stuck to my teeth. Help. Anyway, bouquet. Oh, do I have the reference of the bouquet still? I forgot if I saved it. Alright. I don't know how to go about this one though. Let's see. Different color maybe. Okay. Why is it suddenly so hot? Again. Let me drink again. Gosh. Okay. Bouquet. Where I have it? Where do I have it? I think. Wait, it's not this one. Oh, found it. Oh, but no, these flowers are blue. I'm just, oh my goodness, what happened? Something fell outside. I'm just trying to kind of separate the colors kind of ish and then render later, like divide it properly later. So I just kind of separated what is it, or like try to work from the background to the front. I'm not trying to add too many details, I'm just trying to make it kind of vague and because I kind of don't want to go into details too much with the bouquet. I just want to give it like an illusion of details. Yes. Let's see, and it kind of works. The best way to do illusion of details is to not zoom in, and it's really hard. But that's what's fun about it a little bit, I think. I need to move my screen a bit to myself because I cannot see. Just blind now. Something like that. But of course it's a bit plain, so let's just add some edges to the plants. and adding a bunch of shadows, just kind of layering that up. It's a bit of highlights for the flowers. Let's change the contrast a little bit. Oh, now that looks a bit more alive. Kept it desaturated. And oh yeah, a bit of shadows onto shadows on the hand from the flowers. Let's find some reference for the beach. I think I have somewhere. For the background, if it's beach, it's just probably gonna be like okay, I'm in the background, and here it's the background. Yeah, no, I got new brushes. Let me go grab it. I think I have it. Where? Where? Let's grab a grid just to have the sea levels on the same level. Where do I have my waves? Should give it some like Let's see if the blur is okay. Maybe 20 for the background. Wait, what? Blur 20. I think that works kind of ish. Just add some overlay on it. There we go. Overlay. Let's see if maybe adding these to the foreground will make it look a bit nicer. I rather like it. Mm. To add some lighting, gonna use a oh my goodness, I'm tired. What is it called? Like backlighting, yeah. My eyeball. Oh well. Anyway. Lighting. I'm sorry for suddenly kind of disappearing audio wise. I've just suddenly kind of what is it? Got into the zone and I forgot what I was doing. But anyway, lighting. It's 4 a.m. in Japan. Go to sleep. Oh my god, it's so late. It's 2 a.m. here already. Oh my goodness. I'm thinking of just doing the lighting and finishing it up already. Are you not tired? I am tired. You can notice from the lack of me like talking. Just that I'm tired. I'm sleepy. I am sleepy. I'm sleepy, but I want to finish it a little bit. I want to finish the lighting. just a little bit more and I'm gonna call it a day. So sleepy. Looks like picture. Thank you, I'm glad. I'm trying my best. Is it a holiday? Yes, I have holiday, but I have work tomorrow. I have to go to university to work on a project. But I can wake up late, it's okay. What about you? Do Do you have to go somewhere tomorrow, or do you have free time? 'Cause it's 4 a.m. there. Will you be okay? Fight tomorrow? Yes, yes, yes. 頑張れ. Gamarimasu. Aua. cat's so cute. Oh, you heard the cat. They're asking for food again. They're always hungry. Always eating. See if I have some bird. Or if I should draw them myself. Why I nearly fell off my chair. Let me try and find if there are any like bird brushes so I don't have to draw them. Maybe. This one looks nice. I found bird palette. Okay, wait, let's do that again. We just blur them out manually. cat called Japan nya, English meow. How in Thailand? It's meow meow. Yeah, it's meow. It's very cute. Cat in Thai is meow. And then if you wanna call, so it's meow meow, meow meow meow. It's very cutesy. Not gonna lie, I kinda wanna add some I don't know where cat cry sound? Yeah, it's a cat call. Yeah, it's cat call. Meow meow. Yes, meow meow meow. Meow meow. Kawaii. It's very kawaii. Meow meow. Let me move. Why can't I find? I don't know where I put it. The flare. I'm trying to find lens flare. But technically maybe not lens flare since it's not the. So let's just add some effects. Where's the effect? This add material so well. Thank you. I gotta save time. It's very nice that Clip Studio has like so many to offer. Just gotta use all of it. It's a nice thing to have. Ocean fire. I forgot. Let's see what I can do here. Let's add everything into one layer. Duplicate and merge. What does this do? Oh, interesting. Effect. Okay. Merge, filter, effect, chromatic. finish. I think finish already. I think finish, yes. I think finish, yes, finish. Yay! Done. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It was so fun to draw. It was interesting. I'm very happy. I'll make it into cards and I print it out later. Wow, that took 4 hours. It's crazy. This one took 4 hours and this one took 2 hours and 30. Tired. 疲れた. But I'm so happy it's done. Yay! 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 Yata. Let's take a picture. I'll post it on Instagram. There we go. Okay. Thank you for the stream. I'm very tired. I'm gonna leave it here. If I'm gonna do any edits, I'll just deal with that later. But yeah. Thank you for the stream. I'm sorry I was kind of tired like halfway through. But yay. It's done. So I'll see you guys on the next stream. I don't know when that is. I'll try. I'm thinking maybe I'll try to stream when I do the comic. When I work on the comic, maybe I'll do the like coloring and stuff like that. But yeah, that's all for today. Otsukare-sama deshita. Yay! Hi. Hi. let's go sleep. Let's go sleep. Yay. See you guys. See you on the next stream. I'll try my best to stream often again. I'll see. But yeah. Thank you for the stream. お疲れ様でした。また明日。バイバイ。バイバイ。お疲れ。バイバイ。